Lahat ng drama, lahat ng tawanan, lahat ng iyong all-time hits. Ang tanging huntahan ng Masang Lamaw. Number 1 sa Mega Manila, nationwide pa. Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan. Cool FM. You are listening to Cool FM, live from Cool Studios. This is Cool News at Noon.
Good afternoon, and this is Cool News at Noon, and good news, we are officially back on air on weekdays as we will be here to serve you the latest afternoon updates throughout the day right here on Cool News at Noon. Let's get into the headlines for this hour. Around 100 Philippine offshore gaming operators POGOs are still operating nationwide, even months after President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. ordered a total ban on this sector according to the Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission. Citing a report from the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation PAGCOR, PAOCC Chief Gilbert Cruz said that while many POGOs have already been closed, about 100 are still being monitored. Many have also closed based on the report given by PAGCOR, while others are continuously winding down their operations, Cruz said in an interview over Radio 630. We are still monitoring a few POGOs left. Before they were about 200, but now they're only around 100, he added. Even if these remaining POGOs split into smaller groups, Cruz said they are confident of catching and closing them down. Even if they hide into small groups, these indicators are still there. They operate at night because of the time zone. Even if they split into smaller units, we can catch them, he explained. The Philippine Health Insurance Corporation, or PhilHealth, will include optometric services and prescription glasses in the list of its coverage by November this year. PhilHealth Executive Vice President Eli Dino Santos announced this during a recent Senate hearing when asked by Senator Christopher Bongo if it is possible to roll out free eyeglasses to prevent the proliferation of eye problems among children. As part of the whole of government and whole of society approach in the healthcare delivery system, yes, Santos responded. In fact, we already committed to cover the prescription glasses as part of PhilHealth packages, and the date is November 2024. That's already part of our commitment and timeline, he told the senators. In a statement released on Monday, the Integrated Philippine Association of Optometrists lauded the Chamber's push to include eye care in PhilHealth's coverage. IPAO revealed that half of the world population will be myopic or nearsighted by the year 2050 based on a study in 2019. A 2018 Philippine eye disease study highlighted that vision impairment and blindness have a prevalence rate of 1.98%, which represents 1.11 million Filipinos with cataracts, about 400,000 with the uncorrected error of refraction, almost 300,000 with glaucoma, and around 200 with maculopathy, diabetic retinopathy, it said. Preventive eye care and the inclusion of optometric services and prescription eyeglasses coverage by PhilHealth is important to enable early detection of eye and vision problems in children, Dr. Charlie Ho, IPAO chairman, pointed out. Many eye issues and even blindness are preventable with early intervention, but many Filipinos lack access to primary eye care from optometrists, he lamented. During the same hearing, Co-Director Santos and specifically PhilHealth to work with IPAO and the Department of Health to implement the agency's commitment. The Office of the Ombudsman has dismissed the administrative charges against former Health Secretary Francisco Duque III in connection with the alleged anonymous purchase of billions of pesos worth of COVID-19 supplies owing to his separation from the service. In a 10-page order approved by Ombudsman Samuel Martirez on September 30, the underground body granted the motions for reconstruction filed by Duque in May, in which he maintained his innocence in the irregular procurement of face masks, test kits, and other medical supplies during the pandemic. The Ombudsman earlier found the Department of Health chief guilty of grave misconduct, conduct prejudicial to the best interests of the service, and gross neglect of duty. As a result, the retired Duque was ordered dismissed from the service with forfeiture of retired benefits and perpetually disqualified for employment in the government. But the Ombudsman Office reconsidered its decision, citing Supreme Court jurisprudence on the administrative liability of public officers who had already left the service. Big adjustments in the prices of fuel are set to take effect from Tuesday, October 15, that's tomorrow, with nearly 3 pesos per liter jump from last week's cost. In separate advisories, Shell Pilipinas and CO said the per liter price of diesel would go up by 2.70 pesos. The per liter prices of gasoline and kerosene would also be more expensive by 2.65 pesos and 2.60 pesos respectively. Rodelio Romero, director of the Department of Energy All Industry Management Bureau and Jetty Petroleum, said the increases could be blamed on the Middle East conflict, which could influence all exports. There is also some tightening in supplies of diesel and gasoline in our region due to production cuts, ongoing refinery maintenance and refinery run cuts, and unplanned refinery outages in Indonesia and Malaysia, Jetty said. Last week, fuel retailers likewise increased the prices of diesel and kerosene by 1.20 pesos and 70 centavos per liter, respectively. The Philippines is expected to import more rice this year and next, remaining as the world's top importer of the staple food as the El Nino, La Nina, and recent typhoons have curbed local production. In its latest Gain World Markets and Trade Report, the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Foreign Agriculture Service estimated that the country's rice imports would reach 4.7 million metric tons this year, up by 2.2% from its previous estimate of 4.6 million metric tons, citing strong buying of Vietnam rice. Philippine rice imports are expected to further increase to 4.9 million metric tons in 2025 because of smaller crop delivered by local farms. The latest USDA projection aligns with a higher forecast for global rice imports this year, attributed to increases in demand from Malaysia and Nepal despite estimates of higher worldwide production. The report sees a surge in global imports next year, underpinned by higher demand from several African and Asian markets, even as India's trade policy changes are expected to boost global supply and lower prices. India recently lifted the export ban on non-basmati red rice that had been imposed 14 months ago. The USDA estimated that the country's mill rice production would amount to 12.7 million metric tons this 2024 and decline to 12.3 million metric tons next year. A previous report by the foreign agency slashed its rice production forecast for the Philippines due to crop damage from successive typhoons and a reduction in area harvested due to land conversion. And Taal volcano in Batangas province had 2 minor erratic or steam-driven eruptions on Sunday, October 13. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or PhilVolcs, said in its Monday morning bulletin. The eruptions, locally called Pusgat, lasted 3 to 30 minutes long, PhilVolcs reported. The volcano has been showing unrest since early October with almost daily erratic events. Last Friday, the volcano recorded another erratic eruption that lasted 2 minutes. On Thursday, another steam-driven event that lasted 6 minutes also occurred. Volcanic smoke, or fog, appeared on October 10 due to the eruption that prompted the suspension of school classes in at least 4 towns in Batangas. However, the erratic eruptions, according to PhilVolcs, are unlikely to progress into a magmatic eruption based on the proper levels of volcanic earthquake activity and the detected ground deformation. It is now 12:11 in the afternoon, and we will get back into the more national, along with international headlines and entertainment headlines when we return here on koolNews at noon. Stick around, we will be right back. Welcome back to koolNews at noon. Let's continue with the headlines right there. Police arrested three high-value drug suspects in two separate operations on Sunday and Monday, October 13 and 14, in Bacolod City, resulting in the confiscation of 1 kilogram of shabu with a combined street value of about 6,800,000 pesos. At 9:32 p.m. Sunday, police arrested alias B-Boy, a resident of Barangay Villamonte, for violating Section 5, Sale of Dangerous Drugs, and Section 11, of Possession of Dangerous Drugs of the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. The operation was carried out by the Bacolod Police Station 8 in coordination with the City Drug Enforcement Unit, leading to the seizure of around 500 grams of suspected shabu worth 3,400,000 pesos. At 1:01 a.m. Monday, another bypass operation in Puro Gross, Barangay 9 resulted in the arrest of two high-value individuals, alias Elizabeth of Barangay 27 and alias Jubet of Barangay Tanggol. Both suspects were arrested for violating Section 5, Sale of Dangerous Drugs, and Section 11, of Possession of Dangerous Drugs under the Republic Act 9165. The operation conducted by Police Station 2 led to the confiscation of another 500 grams of suspected shabu valued at 3,400,000 pesos. These successful operations demonstrate PCPO's commitment to ensuring the safety and security of the community, especially during the celebration of Mascara Festival 2024, a statement of the Bacolod City Police Office said. A South Korean fugitive was arrested in Manila for involvement in illegal drugs and will soon be deported, said the Bureau of Immigration on Monday. Immigration Commissioner Joel Anthony Viado identified the fugitive as 40-year-old Choi Sol, who was arrested at the BI main office in Intramuros, Manila. Viado said Choi is a subject of an Interpol red notice issued in 2022 after being indicted before a Korean court for violating South Korea's Narcotics Control Act. Choi's passport has been revoked by the Korean government, which made him an undocumented alien who is subject to immediate deportation, Viado said in a statement. According to Viado, Choi was arrested after BI fugitive search units were tipped about his presence inside the office premises. BI said Choi is currently facing a warrant of arrest issued by a district court in Cheongju City, South Korea in August 2022, after his involvement in operating an online chat room that was used to trade and advertise the sale of illegal drugs. Choi, along with other suspects, was believed to have amassed a profit of more than 10 million won or $7,000. He is currently detained at the BI Warden facility in Camp Balcondiwa, Taguig City, pending deportation proceedings. And the Bureau of Internal Revenue has relaunched a program orienting students on its role in nation building and academic development. In a statement Monday, the BIR said Commissioner Lumagui Jr. revived the agency's educational tour program for students on October 1, 2024, when the BIR National Office hosted 94 business administration students from the Bantaga State University. The last educational tour program was before the pandemic, the BIR said. During the tour program, presentations were delivered and audiovisual materials were shown to familiarize the students with the Bureau's structure and functions. The students were also given a tour of the agency's facilities, providing them with a first-hand glimpse of the Bureau's day-to-day operations. Educational institutions can schedule a tour of the BIR National Office by sending a request to commissioner at bir.gov.ph. The tour will focus on the basic concepts of taxation and the role of both the BIR and taxpayers in nation building, Lumagui said. The BIR believes that the concept of taxation is for everyone. The BIR educational tour is a step towards educating our youth and creating a tax-conscious citizenry, he added. Time for international headlines. South Korea's military said Monday it was fully ready to respond after North Korea ordered troops on the border to prepare to fire in an escalating dispute over drone flights to Pyongyang. The nuclear-armed North and has accused Seoul of flying drones over its capital to drop propaganda leaflets filled with inflammatory rumors and rubbish, and warned Sunday that if another drone was detected, it would consider it a declaration of war. Seoul's military has previously denied it was behind the flights, with local speculation centering on activist groups in the south, which have long sent propaganda and U.S. currency northwards, typically by balloon. But the North insists Seoul is officially to blame, announcing late Sunday it had told 8 artillery brigades already on one footing to get fully ready to open fire and reinforce air observation posts in Pyongyang. Our military is closely monitoring the situation and standing fully ready for the North's provocations, Lee Song-jun, a spokesman for the South's Joint Chiefs of Staff, told a press briefing. Pyongyang claims propaganda drones have infiltrated the capital's airspace 3 times in recent days, with leader Kim Jong-un's powerful sister threatening a horrible disaster unless they stop. In a statement early Monday, Kim Jong-un said the drone flights were an unpardonable, malicious challenge to our state. She has issued 3 similar back-to-back statements calling on South Korea's military to come up with measures to prevent a recurrence of alleged violations of North Korean airspace. The GCS on Monday neither confirmed nor denied that Seoul's military was responsible for sending drones across the border, instead calling the North's claim shameless. The North can't even confirm the origin of a drone in the Pyongyang sky, but is placing blame on the South, all the while keeping a shut mouth on its sending of a drone southward often occasions, spokesman Lee said. It is nothing but a shameless claim. Seoul's Unification Ministry said the drone claims may be an effort by the North to bolster internal solidity. Koo Byung-sam, spokesperson at the ministry, told a press briefing that the North could also be looking for an excuse to stage provocations or create anxiety and confusion in our society. And Mexican authorities said Sunday that they had found the bodies of 5 decapitated men on a road in western Jalisco state, the latest ghostly find in the violent-plagued country. The bodies were found in black plastic bags in the municipality of Ojuelos in northern Jalisco, the state prosecutor's office said. A report was received indicating that on the asphalt strip of the road, there were several bags that looked like human silhouettes, it said. Upon arriving at the site, National Guard members found the headless bodies of 5 men wearing only pants. Nearby, they found another bag containing what appeared to be the heads of the victims, the prosecutor's office said, adding that forensic scientists were combing the area for evidence. The municipality of Ojuelos borders the city of Lagos de Moreno, which has been the scene of several grisly killings blamed on organized crimes. And now for the showbiz happenings, the sudden departure of Seo-yoon-han from K-pop boy group Rise was hit by fans on social media, with many calling out their label SM Entertainment for not managing his 10-month hiatus properly. 2 days after Seo-yoon-han's supposed return was confirmed, SM announced that he will officially leave the group on October 13. The label also noted that the decision was made carefully, saying that the K-pop idol consistently expresses desire to leave the group for the sake of the members and the fans. The announcement sent fans into an uproar, with many noting that Seo-yoon-han's departure sets a dangerous precedent for K-pop groups and Korean agencies. Some also pointed out that his leaving the group was painful for his bandmates. Some fans also called for a boycott of Rise's activities, stressing that it would send a message that Seo-yoon-han's presence is needed. One at Hani Ibani said the latter's departure can happen to other K-pop idols. While there were any updates on Seo-yoon-han's official activities, other fans hope he would live the life he deserves, whether he chooses to stay in the entertainment industry or leave for good. Time for the weather. The sharp line, easterlights, and localized thunderstorms will bring rains in most parts of the country today, October 14, said the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Service Administration. The shear line will continue to affect extreme northern Luzon, while the east-west will prevail over the eastern sections of Luzon and Visayas that the state weather bureau. Cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms are expected in Bananes to the shear line, while similar weather conditions will affect Cagayan, Isabela, Aurora, and Quezon due to the eastern lights. Meanwhile, Metro Manila and the rest of the country will experience a January fair weather with partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms due to eastern lights and localized thunderstorms, according to Pagasa. Pagasa is not monitoring any low-pressure areas or typhoons with the Philippine area of responsibility. No gale warning was raised in all of the country's seaports on Monday morning. That's according to Pagasa. And that is it for Cool News at noon. If you have any news suggestions or feedback that you'd like to share, you can get in touch with us at tvhphilippines.news@gmail.com. And we will be returned with another news headlines with Cool News at 4 later before Rock Weekdays with TVH. Until then, I'm Carlo. I hope you all have a fantastic day and enjoy the rest of your workday so far. Bye-bye for now.